last video on the channel, I recommended a loadout for the FSS Hurricane if you're playing the MW2 beta, and we played some games to test it out and see how we did. Now that we're on weekend 2 of the MW2 beta, I wanted to get creative and try some newer builds. And lo and behold, my TikTok For You page blessed me with some loadouts from Courage and Myth. So we're going to test those today and see how they do. Main reason I want to do this is not to only try different loadouts and see how they do, but I want to try to see which type of attachments matter most or really change the feel in the gun. So I think a good way to test it is to test these loadouts from the other content creators. So if you remember my loadout, I talked about the X10 Razor Comp being a nice muzzle attachment for the recoil control. The Cannonade Barrel is nice for the extra damage range. Makes it a little bit more viable at longer ranges. The Demo Fade Pro stock brings a little bit more recoil control as well. And the X10 rear grip brings the sprint to fire speed and the ADS speed, makes it a little bit quicker because we're sacrificing a little bit of the ADS speed of the other attachments. And I wanted to try the hollow point round to see at range how effective this gun is. Now that I've played the beta a little bit more, I would personally tinker my own loadout a bit. I think I'm going to take off those hollow point rounds and probably put on the pineapple grip so we get that recoil control. Having played with this gun for a bit, I think it's going to be very solid. Now, if you roll the video, this is what Myth's loadout is.
FSS Cannonade 16 barrel, X10 Razor Comp muzzle, BX Pineapple Vert Grip underbarrel, Demo Quicksilver Collapsed stock, and the X10 Grip rear grip.
Pretty similar. A lot of people like the pineapple grip in terms of a grip on a gun. It seems to bring the extra gun recoil control, which people really want out of a grip like this, and the other ones don't really do it as much. He's got that Cannonade Barrel and the X10 Razor Comp. The main difference is the stock. He's going for a more mobile build by putting on the collapse stock, which could be interesting, especially as an SMG. Getting that mobility might be really nice. So we're going to test that and see if the extra mobility makes the Hurricane better. This is Courage's loadout.
Forged tack gripper underbarrel, the X10 Razor Comp muzzle, the FSS Cannonade barrel, the X10 grip, the rear grip, and finally the Demo Fade Pro.
And with his, he's rocking a different underbarrel. But other than that, it's basically the same build as mine. He's rocking the tack gripper, which I used a little bit at the beginning, but I don't know how much that recoil stabilization does. I don't even know what that means entirely. So we're going to try it and see how we do with this grip and see if this is a nice grip to have on some submachine guns. So we're going to play a game with all three of these guns and see if we can notice a different feel. And notice if slightly tuning those stocks in the grips make an impact on your guns. By the way, if you are brand new to the channel here, I do plan on making a ton of multiplayer content. Maybe we'll do this as well with Warzone as it drops. But what I want to do is test different loadouts and try to get the behind the scenes on why certain attachments or certain builds are good. But I really want to go out and test it from a more, I guess, casual standpoint, trying the builds and just seeing how they feel. So if you're someone who's playing this game, you can maybe make your own informed decisions on your own loadouts instead of just sticking to a meta that maybe everyone else is rocking. We'll start off playing like 2 or 3 lives with my loadout. I have a good feel on how my loadout feels. I'm interested in if the pineapple grip is going to actually do anything. But I've loved this Hurricane because it just does well in so many types of fights. It's good at some sort of range. I mean, it's not going to be incredible at long range, but it can win some fights in some AR ranged fights. Ooh, get melted, dude. Having used the Lockman SMG, I've loved that gun. The Hurricane, I just really like the mag size. It's a big advantage for this gun. Okay, that was not good timing. I will say, having used the Lockman build that I'm rocking, Hurricane feels a little bit slower than it. But it melts. This hardpoint is a death trap, dude. Oh, man, yeah. Hurricane doing Hurricane things. It still melts, dude. Look at that. I didn't even see 2 people and I killed 2 people. But I will say just the initial feel is that it feels maybe a little clunky. So I wonder if you're going to be sacrificing some damage to get some extra mobility on this thing. We'll try another loadout now. We'll try Myths now. Myths is definitely a more mobile build. I can already feel it just taking a few steps here. With that stock, you definitely move a lot quicker with that collapsed stock. So I wonder if it's going to really affect these close range fights. You know, are you going to be able to take advantage of that mobility? You're done. There we go. Definitely with this type of build, The way to go is to just go balls to the wall with all the running, you know? Just like, you want to get the jump on everyone. You want to take advantage of the mobility. Take that first peek in these fights, you know? Instead of playing that, like, slow peek like you normally would. Because you have the mobility to do so. Was there not just a teammate there? Did the teammate just watch him walk in there and kill us? I don't like losing that fight to an M4. Don't really like that too much. Man, I'm whiffing my shots. This isn't good. It's kind of tough to quantify. It really rewards the players who play slow. It sucks. Move into the door! But yeah, I do notice the mobility, which is nice. I mean, I feel like I would want to try this a little bit more. I would actually want to rock this loadout for a while. Where are you going, buddy? There we go. Let's see if we got the range on this thing still. Oh no, did he just try to execute him? Oh, don't tell me the teammate tried to execute the dummy. Yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking the feel of this. Myth's build feels good. I mean, I like it. I might say I like it over mine. I'll try Courage's now. So Courage's build, he has the demo fade stock, so he's got the slower stock on it. You could already feel the slower run speed. I feel just a little clunkier. I want to play a little slower with a build like this. You know, you're not going to be jumping into as many people's faces with this. What he changed was the foregrip. We were rocking the pineapple grip on the first two loadouts, and now we've got the different foregrip. So I'm interested if this grip is going to be any sort of better. So what I've heard from a lot of people, oh my, where are you going? What happened? A lot of people like the pineapple grip for like ARs and more ranged guns. I don't know if it actually does more, if that's just what people think is doing more, but that felt very slow there. Oh, are you kidding me? What is this timing? I got such COD timing on that. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Like, there are so many different lanes in just the kitchen. Man. See, that Lockman sub, man, is different. This gun melts. Downside, I think he had to reload after that kill. I don't like this. So yeah, that was not the best game altogether, but I guess the point that there is to make after trying all three of those loadouts and slightly tuning those attachments, I definitely noticed the difference by going with the more mobile stock. I'm gonna be real, I don't know from just playing with that if I noticed the difference between the two different grips. Like, in terms of comparing one grip to another, it felt like it was negligible, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, in terms of an SMG, I don't know how crucial having one grip over another is unless you're using a really high recoil gun. These grips would be really crucial for whenever we get access to building attachments on the Fennec. I've used the Fennec a bit and its recoil is kind of nuts. So having a grip on that would be nice. I think it's nice to have on your ARs like the M4, but I think having the extra recoil control at range is probably really valuable. At close range, tinkering with those grips on the Hurricane, I think would probably be the same with that MP5, the Lockman sub. I don't know if it's gonna really make that much of an impact, especially with most of the fights that you're taking. So, I mean, I gotta test it out some more, but this is just the initial test. I mean, I still think I would go for my loadout or what Myth was rocking, because Myth had the more mobile build, and I do want to tinker with that some more. I think going mobile build on guns is really fun. I did that with my MP5. See, I'm rocking no stocks. I'm going all for the movement speed and then sacrificing the aim stability. So I think maybe going for the mobility build on SMG might be really nice. I noticed the big difference by doing that. So I'm gonna test it out some more. And if I draw some conclusions after playing this weekend or as we head into MW2, I make sure to make some more videos on that. But that'll be it for this video. Testing out some other content creator loadouts. Very cool. So we'll do this some more here in the near future, I think, to try to learn about our attachments and how they work. I appreciate you all watching. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you sub to the channel here for some more Modern Warfare 2 content. I'm going to be uploading a ton. You have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you all again on the next one. Deuces.